Welcome back to Bat Fridays here at One Comic Book a Day, where we're covering Batman number 10 and the third story, The Princess of Plunder. This is a Catwoman story where she's all decked out in her realistic looking cat mask, which she does wear through most of this. This comic is more about Catwoman outsmarting Batman for a lot of it, though her plan probably wouldn't work in any other circumstances. She is posing as a rich woman who holds fancy parties pretty much every night named Marguerite Tone, who becomes this big socialite that everybody trusts, until Bruce actually hears her voice and knows it's Catwoman immediately. Her first idea is to hold a scavenger hunt, and that's what she does. She holds themed parties to make sure her criminals have an alibi for stealing people's stuff. So as rich people are going out to find weird things and go into rich people's houses to find them, these guys can go in, get what they need, but also steal something very valuable, and they have an alibi for it. Even at one point, Batman and Robin beat up a bunch of guys who decide to fight Batman and Robin before saying the whole scavenger hunt thing, which is suspicious. They should have just started with the alibi, so Batman can't do anything to them. Unless there's this whole host of robberies happening, then they have a little bit of a motive and reasoning for it, but that never gets brought up. In fact, a lot of crime is happening and no one seems to be all that bothered by it, or even a newspaper headline of a crime wave. So she also tries disguising them as servants in other people's homes to steal, and of course expecting Batman to show up. Has a costume party where all her criminals dress up like Batman, so it's a Batman fighting Batman. Sadly, none of those other Batmen or Batman, or else it would have been a much more interesting fight. But eventually, Batman does catch up with her, including knocking out one of her guys posing as a servant, and then posing as a servant himself. But once he puts on the disguise, he looks rather shabby and out of shape, even though he brought none of that with him to be able to disguise himself as. He's magic, almost like Superman being able to change his entire body for those issues where he needs to do that. But eventually catches up with Catwoman, and Catwoman once again escapes because she kisses Batman, which I think she did last time. Mostly she just flirts with him until he lets her go. This time he kisses her and he goes into a fugue state. He's comatose till Robin wakes him up and she's gone. So he's going to have issues catching Catwoman until he can get over being, a teenager. And that is it from the Princess of Plunder, which is a good thing to call her. We should start calling Catwoman the Princess of Plunder. Joker has other things, the Clown Prince of Crime. Batman's the Dark Knight, the Cape Crusader. We don't have other things for Catwoman, so the Princess of Plunder, let's start calling her that. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, hit the bell icon to get notifications when new videos up. I do this Monday through Friday, but Mondays and Thursdays I cover a Superman story in either Superman or Action Comics. And please join us next time, same Bat Day, same comic book channel. Have a great day.